Ishuban Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unreal support from you guys. It was an unbelievable live. It was a 1000th video. Yes, it was the most historic moment for this channel because we finished 1000 videos. Well, the journey has been unbelievable, unreal. If you ask me, when I started my first video, I remember it was under Unai Emery's 1-1 draw against Wolves. That was my first reaction video that I actually made, and it was really pathetic. If you go and see, I'm actually mocking because everyone knew that it would be amazing to see a rant style video. It was very much famous in every Arsenal fan base. In any fan base, actually, the rant channels were really doing good. So I thought, why not vent my anger out of it. But anyways, I realized my mistake, and I came up with certain content which actually helps all the Gooners of the world. So it was really unreal to see you guys on my 1000th video. It was really I was really stoked to see the number of people came in, the number of comments poured in. It's always unreal to go live with you guys. It's unbelievable. The next live will be on Wednesday. You'll be informed about the timings and everything. Most probably it will be the same timing, so I won't change it at all because I think that is suitable for you and me as well. So without any further ado, let's move on with the first news. Well, social distancing went out the window for many Arsenal fans celebrating that night's FA Cup win over Chelsea. Some fans decided to flout important government regulations in order to revel in their team's triumph. If you ask me, in reality, it is wrong in terms of the social distancing norms, how it was breached upon just to celebrate outside the Emirates. But if you win, if you're an Arsenal fan and if you win even a silverware, I think that warrants that. But I don't support it, but I don't feel bad about it. But as long as nobody actually got COVID positive. But sure, it was really great to see them. Paddy Groves has blasted Mesut Ozil, who was in Turkey when Arsenal won the FA Cup yesterday. So these are the news according to the timings. I'm sorry if I'm late, but he says it just sums him up all over. He's not bothered about Arsenal. I wouldn't even want him to text me, "Don't pretend you're bothered." And Paddy Groves is really angry with him. But moving on, Tony Cascarino has slammed Arsenal for the contract they gave Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang when signing him in January 2018. He said, "We should never give a £60 million player a 3.5-year contract. That's too short a contract. That's where it all started. If they'd got him on a 5-year deal, you'd have had him till 2033, which I'm sure would have been perfect." I completely agree with that. That's really beautiful of a contract. Also, Paddy Groves spoke about that Arsenal should pay big money for Aubameyang. He says, "If they said to me Aubameyang is on 500k a week, I wouldn't mind. Some players warrant it." He does. So according to Paddy Groves, Arsenal hero Paddy Groves, who believes that Aubameyang should get that much amount of money. Well, Mikel Arteta will be allowed to make major changes to his Arsenal squad this summer, with as many as 6 first-teamers to leave. Well, the biggest problem is defensive midfielder Matteo Guendouzi is first on the list with the disciplinary issues that he's had with Arteta and the management. Also, Mesut Ozil is next in the line alongside Socrates, and also on-loan playmaker Henrik Mkhitaryan is impressed by all accounts with Roma, and his temporary stay could become permanent. And talking about Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who has failed to make an impact compared to Bukayo Saka and Eddie Nketiah, but I don't believe that at all, one bit. Well, these are the news, but let's see. We're talking about more stuff. Kieran Tierney has sent a heartfelt message to Arsenal's head physio Chris Morgan ahead of his return to Liverpool. Well, Tierney actually said that this man helped me he actually tweeted this out. "This man helped me from the first minute I walked in the door. Cannot thank you enough for everything you've done for me. A special man. Grateful for everything. So sad to see you go. Gonna miss you so much, legend. Thank you. Couldn't have done this without you. Love, Chris Morgan." Unfreaking believable, and hero as well. He addressed him as a hero. And that's really sad because here's more things. Mikel Arteta and Arsenal technical director Edu are targeting the signing of Sevilla star Diego Carlos, according to certain reports. I've already mentioned one in my previous video, but there are more backing. The Telegraph actually claim that Arteta has identified Carlos as a key part of his plans to overhaul Arsenal's defence this summer. Sevilla are willing to accept offers below £68 million buyout clause and could be tempted to accept a £54.5 million bid. So £54.5 million bid for Diego Carlos, and you can have him. I believe that we've got more cheaper options there in the market and better options. Danny Murphy has urged Mikel Arteta to sign 2 players to take Arsenal to the next level following the FA Cup triumph. Well, he says Mikel Arteta is a winner, and what he has done at Arsenal in a short space of time is remarkable. He still needs to add at least one centre-half and possibly another midfield player to take this team to the next level, but the first priority has to be keeping what he has, as Jurgen Klopp did at Liverpool last summer. Both managers deserve plaudits, and the biggest compliment I can give them is that the game itself on Saturday was a proper cup final. Apart from a belief lull in the second half, it was an exciting high tempo all the way, and the best team on the day lifted the trophy. And he added, it's crucial for Mikel Arteta's project that Ceballos stays beyond this season, whether it is another loan from Real Madrid or a permanent transfer. Watching Ceballos in the flesh really crystallized how important he is. His courage on the ball is in tight situations, allows Arsenal to play out from the back as Arteta wants. It is no longer Granit Xhaka on his own. Well, Rio Ferdinand believes Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has already decided to quit Arsenal this summer, and this is what makes me sad. I think, who was it? Saurav Nandi or... I think so. It was Saurav Nandi who actually showed a frustration in one of the comments about Rio Ferdinand. So here's what Rio Ferdinand said about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He says, I think he's gone from that reaction. He's already decided, I'm going to enjoy this with my teammates. He sounds like someone who is going elsewhere. So Rio Ferdinand believes that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is the one who could leave Arsenal. Rio Ferdinand, I think you're in for a surprise. Well, according to certain information regarding Diego Carlos, his wife accidentally recorded a conversation between his agent and him, where you could actually hear his agent say, there's a big contract on the table from a big club, it will arrive soon. And if you want to ask me what is Diego Carlos, this is Diego Carlos in terms of all the defenders in La Liga this season. Diego Carlos is somewhere very behind. So I think he's an okay defender, not much, but this all statistics is quite average before the lockdown. So after the lockdown, he's been quite different, but not too much, so that we could actually go straight away and buy him all out. Well, Arsenal are supposed to offer a new 3-year deal to Aubameyang this week. Wages will be $250k a week plus bonuses. And Arteta wants to switch to a 4-3-3 formation next season and is aiming to sign Thomas Partey, Coutinho and Willian. Arsenal want to tie down Aubameyang and Emi Martinez to new deals. Club will look to sell some players with Guendouzi available for £40 million. And yes, it looks like the three important targets are already mentioned by me, but it is clear that Thomas Partey, Willian and Coutinho are Mikel Arteta's priorities this season. Also, Arsenal players get back 5% of reduced salaries thanks to the FA Cup victory. Yes, the silverware guarantees them 5% of the money that they actually sacrificed because of the COVID-19 crisis. They took a pay cut. So we know now that Arsenal players can get some money. And Sporting have rejected a 20 million euros bid from Arsenal for Joelson Fernandes. Well, yes, for Arsenal have actually bid a 20 million euros bid, and that has been rejected by Sporting. So let's see how things will turn out. And also, let's talk about something really special. Let's talk about something new. A new deal for Aubameyang is likely to cost Arsenal £40 million over 3 years, which the forwards pay due to rise from 180k a week to 250k a week. I think we should do it. And same is the thinking of Jack Wilshere. He says it's massive for the club that they get Aubameyang to stay. He's their go-to man, he's their best player, and he is a leader. Well, yes, imagine your striking captain scores 2 goals each, the 2 decisive goals in the semi-finals and the finals of the FA Cup, which makes you win the trophy. That's completely believable. Well, also let's talk about all players will receive a wage increase due to the European qualification. However, it will be less than the initial 12.5% cut that was accepted during the lockdown because they did not get Champions League football, but the Europa League gets them that 5% bonus. Well, Arsenal are reportedly admirers of Abdoulaye Doucouré, who has recently been relegated with Watford. Everton are also showing the interest. Well, let's see. Well, Mikel Arteta is keen on Felipe Coutinho with Thomas Partey and Willian to add experience to the squad this summer. And if you guys believe in it, do let me know in the comment section. Well, this proves that Wilfried Zaha is on the move from Crystal Palace because Crystal Palace are set to make an opening offer for QPR winger Eberechi Eze. Well, yes, let me give you certain proofs that why Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's deal, the contract extension is being signed, because Ian Wright has been seen filming a video. Now, Ian Wright has been filming a video. Most probably, he's been a part of a lot of new kit releases for Arsenal in the last 2 seasons, especially. So I can completely understand that with the earlier incident of shooting a video and this incident, I personally believe that Aubameyang is a done deal. I believe Aubameyang is a done deal. Well, here's the official news that I've already mentioned in my live, and those who have missed it, I would want to repeat that Willian has refused another bid from Chelsea to extend his contract until June 2022. Still no agreement. Arsenal are now in talks with his representatives to sign him as a free agent. No bids from Barcelona at the moment. This comes from Fabrizio Romano. And Willian's 2019-2020 Premier League stats include 36 games, 9 goals and 7 assists. He is coming up as a free agent, so I don't think so that could be a problem. Could it? I don't think so. Well, talking about Kia Jirapchian, he spoke this about Willian. He says, physically he's in great condition and he's always kept himself at a very high level. He's playing at the top of his game with Chelsea. He's always going to give you a straight 8 to 10 out of 10. Every game he plays is going to give you everything. He's never had any, touch wood, and I don't want to jinx it, injury issues. So there's no reason why he can't play for another 4 or 5 years if he wants to. That's completely agreed. I think there's nothing wrong getting Willian on a free. Well, Mikel Arteta on qualifying for the Europa League, he said, I know how important it was as we needed to be in Europe. It is a must for our club and financially because it is a bigger step forward in order to allow us to do more things in the future and have a better structure financially. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers and don't forget to subscribe.